Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Sri Ramakrishna is talking to Girish. Cry to Mother Shyama with a real cry, O mind, and how can she hold herself from you? When a child cries, how mother runs like that. If a devotee prays to God with a real longing, God cannot help revealing Himself to him. If a devotee prays with a longing, real longing, God cannot help revealing Himself. Reveal. If God doesn't reveal Himself, we cannot perceive. Perception goes with revelation. We see all these objects. I'm sitting in a hall. So many objects are chairs, sofas, almirah, lights, and all these things are there. All these are visible to me because they are revealing themselves to me. Suppose they do not reveal, I cannot see. Now, air is there. I don't see the air in between the objects and me because it doesn't reveal itself. But I can understand when wind blows or breeze comes, or when I move my hand, I can feel with sparsha. Space I can never see. Only sound is associated with space. Like that, the transcendental, beyond that, subtlest is Akasha. Beyond it, we cannot see. It is like sound. Make the sound go on reducing its frequency. At particular frequency, after that you cannot hear. It is continuing. Frequency is continuing. Infrasonic you cannot hear. But elephants converse through infrasonic. Immediately it responds, which we cannot hear. Similarly, supersonic we cannot perceive. That range is there. Beyond and below, we can't. Similarly, the world perception, when we go, it goes subtle, it disappears. After Akasha, we do not know what is it. After space. Space is the subtlest and the adhara for all that exists. It is giving room for all to exist, good, bad, right, without any distinction and without any interference. It is just allowing everything to exist. Subtler than that is the Chaitanya, which is the substratum of all that exists and beyond. The unchanging eternal reality, the Sat Chittananda, that Sat existence, pure existence. Now that this is relative, that is absolute. The whole relative existence bound by time and space you can see and perceive. Beyond the God impersonal, we can't see. God is pervading this, that also we cannot see, which we call Ishvara. God pervading other bodies, we can infer, we cannot see. The Chaitanya, the pure consciousness pervading and becoming the Adhara of every life. Life is an expression of consciousness through matter. So we can see consciousness is there in living beings. But we cannot see. We understand. from the life, movements, talk, this, that and all, reactions, actions, all these infer, there is a Chaitanya inside, pervading it. Body is pervaded by Chaitanya, we understand. But Chaitanya cannot be seen. So, when do we see? When we transcend the nature and go beyond, we can perceive the Chaitanya face to face. This is called realization. Sakshatkara. So, Sakshatkara happens that way, the transcendental. Now, to that devotee prays to God with longing, he cannot help revealing himself. Revealing means what? It is making himself available to be perceived by senses. Sense perception is not there. It is presenting itself in such a way that my senses can perceive. This is revelation. Perception. Within the range of my perception, he appears. Now, for example, simplest. Now, here it's rainy season. The humidity may be 85 to 90. 90% of the air contains water portion. We can't see. Humidity we cannot see. But as it cools down, it will fog. It is becoming perceptible. I can perceive fog. I cannot perceive. Little heat comes, it becomes again humidity. Humidity I can see. I cannot see. When it becomes fog, I can see. Still cooling. It is becoming more and more grossified. It is grossification. It becomes mist. It becomes water. It becomes ice, solid. From invisible it has become solid. Ice it is becoming. Just the humidity in the air. Like that, God manifests, reveals. To reveal, I can touch and feel also. I can see with my eyes. That's why Sri Ramakrishna, God can be seen. God can be perceived. God can be talked to. And only condition is, with longing heart, you have to call. He reveals. How clear the wordings are there, you see. If a devotee, not I or you, anybody, if a devotee prays to God with a real longing, he is restless, he is not able to bear that absence. Oh, without you I cannot live. Like that, longing. God cannot help revealing himself to him. He is forced to live that weeping of the child, how the mother runs like that. The God reveals. You see him. The other day, I told you the meaning of bhakti. It is to adore God with body, mind and words. It is to adore God with body, mind and what is puja? It's adoration with body, mind and senses. With senses, I am feeding, I am washing, I am offering, I am giving bath. All this with body, mind and senses, I am serving. Adore with body, mind and words. I am uttering the mantras. With body means to serve and worship God with one's hands. Go to holy places with one's feet. Hear the chanting, the name of God and glories of God with one's ears. All my senses, mind, everything is given to God. Turn to that side and behold the divine image with the one's eyes. When you go to the shrine, the eyes, it must be able to, just that when the door opens early in the morning, just that soul must be waiting. just as soon as they opens, oh, my Lord has come, my Lord is here. That whole prostration for having given His presence to me. How it will be that in Belur Math I used to watch old sadhus. Morning, 4 o'clock the door opens there in summer and 4:30 in the winter. So it is the old sadhus, very difficult for them to walk. They will drag their body with a small stick in hand to walk almost half a kilometer. For walking half a kilometer, we need about 5 minutes, suppose. They take half an hour. So slow they walk, drag their body, and stand there in front of the main temple. When the doors are open, their whole eye, who opened the door, when it is opening, how it is opening, nowhere their attention. Just they are looking inside. As soon as the door is opened, how they feel. And that eagerness to see, they are seeing God in that image. 2 sadhus were admitted to hospital. Post 80s, they are almost on the deathbed. They are seriously ill and they are admitted. As soon, now and then, he will shout, "Oh, it is dawn, it is dawn. Take me to the shrine." Evening, you will be watching the clock. When it is 4 o'clock, "Oh, shrine doors are open. Take me. Shrine doors are open." That longing, they have not missed a single day, whatever be their health condition, whatever be the weather, rain, this, that old body dragging and standing at the door when the door opens to look at the masters. How much that belief, how much of trust, how much of feeling that presence in that. Now Sri Ramakrishna says, to see when bhajans are going on somewhere, their ears, like cow's ears, they get stretched. Immediately, it wants to hear. So, like that, every part of his, Sri Ramakrishna, what his worship is telling. Behold the divine image with one's eyes. Image. And it is, Holy Mother says, Chaya and original. They are same. Rupa. God and his photo is identical because the whole picture is brought into the mind and it awakens. Just like a mother has lost a child, as soon as she sees the photo of that child, whole feelings rouse, how they used to play, how they used to move, how they used to talk, all that. Just that picture is giving whole memory, it is awakening. The mother cannot bear anything anymore. Just shouts and weeps. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? That it is just an image for all, a picture. But for mother who has lost their child, it is not a picture. It is something more than real, which drags the soul to go to the past days. It's welcoming that child again. Come, let us play, let us. That kind of, when a devotee sees the picture of an image somewhere. His heart weeps, where are you? What are you doing? Where are you? Where are you? That rousing the emotions, responsible for rousing the emotion, is the picture of the Ishtadevata. With mind means contemplate and meditate on God constantly to remember and think of His Leela. Think of Leela Dhyana, Leela Chintan. With words means to sing the hymns of Him and chant the names and glories of God. When bhajans are going on, evening prayer, and bhajans are going on, apart from hearing it, we must be repeating it in our own small voice, or without voice, we must be repeating it in our mind. Vaka, at least at the mental level, you must be singing, not only hearing. Vedic chanting is going on. It must be chanted. Sound may not come. If it is disturbing others, sound need not come. If you don't know properly. But anywhere, chanting must be, singing must be going on with your singing, merging in it. Because it is an offering of Vak to God. It is a part of the worship. The mantra, when it is puja, goes on always with uttering mantra. I see many these people doing puja without loudly uttering the mantras. Mantras must be loudly uttered. Not shouting, but maximum calm and pleasant voice. It must be uttered, that others around can be hearing. If nobody is there, it is creating an atmosphere which continues for a long time afterwards also. If you just carefully go to any temple and go for circumambulation, pradakshina, you'll see around the temple, if your mind is calm and quiet, some mantra or some onkara is by itself is presenting. Yesterday, few children came from school to visit the ashrama. They went to Shiva's place. The one who brought is making them sit in a proper way. One child is sitting in the opposite direction, making his back to the teacher is telling, very small boy, no, you should not make back to the altar. He could not understand. Then his mother tongue, when he told, immediately he turned and sat. He did not understand in other languages, but mother tongue is too small to understand. And immediately he turned and sat. How that vision, how that attention, and how that the singing is going on, suppose, there will be immediately, their eyes will be, ears will be hearing. That hearing of a child is entirely different. A few times, if he hears a word, it is by childhood, by infancy, there is association of the object and words in the mind of the child. First, the language comes into picture. What mother is uttering, it will utter. Then associate with the object. Just like a blind man, from childhood is talking to all, singing and everything, but he doesn't know exactly what is it. Papa came means Father has come. He knows the voice, he knows the sound of the chappal. And before anybody says, Papa has come, immediately the child says. Because he can speak, he can identify not through the form, not through the color of the clothes that Father wears. It's only through voice and sound. And the presence is felt. Now, suppose one day, by grace of God or something, he gets the eyes, immediately what will be his state? He'll be wondering, Papa looks like this. This every object is wondering to see. He knows he knows its name. He has heard a tree. How a tree would look like, he has never known. He sees the tree. He has known the language first without object. He can speak, I went there, this happened, that happened. Clearly, just like we speak, the blind people also speak. Explain, but without seeing the object. When they get eyes, how it will be. Like that, we take the name of God, hear, and all the qualities, Nama, Rupa, Guna, all these we contemplate upon. It first comes through the Vak. Then from the Vak, when that Tivrata comes, there is a revelation. It sees the object. Whom am I calling this person? God. His mantra is uttering when suppose Narayana or Shiva or Sri Ramakrishna is doing japa and this call, heart is weeping. Suppose that form, God appears in that form, how it would be. It doesn't take time to identify, but how this Vak is forcing the God to come and stand in front of him. It is invocation. So mantra, bhajans and all, wherever it goes on, one day or other it will give a fruit of visualizing. So anything going on, such things, you can give full attention. If you give full attention, someday in this very life, you will have the vision of that. Because Nama is the Vak. Vak is like something, it's a power of invocation. Just shout to somebody's name and call, come here. How that person listens and comes, you see. Keep this there, obeys, keeps it there. The Vak is making. Similarly, utter a bad word or a harsh word to someone. How he picks up. How he starts shouting and fighting. That power of the word, Vak Shakti, it is not to be wasted. If there are people who go on blabbering for everything going on, talking, telling lies and all that, Vak will lose its power of invocation in making God to present through the mantra. So Sri Ramakrishna is telling here, with words means sing the hymns to him and chant his name and glories. Devotion is described by Narada. He is suited for Kali Yuga. It means to chant constantly the name and glories of God. Let those who have no leisure worship God at least morning and evening by wholeheartedly chanting His name and clapping their hands. Just if you cannot do the worship Him through your words, repeating the name, repeating the mantra, singing the names and glories. You are going for bath, you can utter the mantra and take bath. You can sing and be taking bath. So there is time is, whatever little time is available, try to make use of it. How that understandings you see. The ego of a devotee begets no pride. I am a devotee will not bring a pride. It does not create ignorance. On the contrary, it helps one realize God. I am so and so, I know this and that. I don't know this and that. All these are putting limitation on ourselves. But when I say I am child of God and feel that I am a child of God, it's a reality. It is not something imagination. This ego is no more like an ordinary ego than hinge is like ordinary greens. One generally becomes indisposed by eating greens, but hinge removes excessive bile. It does one good. Sugar candy is not like ordinary sweets. Sweets are generally harmful, but sugar candy removes the acidity. How that God's name is not ordinary words. Like all sweets, sugar candy is no more a sweet. Though all sweets contain sugar, sugar candy is not a sweet. It is something beyond. Like ordinary words is there, but mantra is something, the name of God, glories of God is something beyond those words, which though words are used in a bhajan or anything, but it is beyond all words. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.